New killer, the Krasue. Oh. 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 Let's look at the Krasue's power. So it's called Embodied Flesh. She has a special ability called the Corporal Weave, which basically allows her to switch between body mode and head mode. Body mode has a 32-meter radius, head mode has a 40-meter terror radius, but you can't break pallets, you can only vault them in head mode, and you can't get Bloodlust in head mode either. So the play you want to make with this killer is when you're in body mode, you want to use your M2 called the Regurgitate power. That will allow you to shoot a leeching gland towards the survivor. Now the best way to use your leeching gland is if you shoot it towards a wall, it's going to have a chance to splash back and spread out, giving you a better chance of hitting the survivor instead. And once the survivor is infected, you can see it on the HUD when their character turns red. That means that they're in leeched 1. If they get to leeched 2, then that means that they're broken and they're injured. So once they're infected with leeched 1, you can switch to head mode, which gives you faster vaulting, so something that you can maybe use as a counterplay or to try and catch the survivor off guard at a loop. And then you can use your M1 in head mode called the Intestinal Whip to inflict damage on the survivor. Now the survivors do also have a way to counteract being infected with a leeching gland. That's called the Glowing Fungus. Now as far as I'm aware, the Glowing Fungus respawns based on how many times you change between body mode and head mode. Now another ability that the killer has when they're in head mode is the Headlong Flight. This allows you to go quite fast and allows you to overtake the survivor. The best play you can make with this, after infecting the survivor with leeched 1 or inflicting damage on them at all, go into your head mode, use Headlong Flight to try and overtake them, body block them from a pallet or a window, and then use your M1 in head mode, the Intestinal Whip, to try and inflict damage as well. Now, as always, a new killer comes with 3 new perks, so let's have a look at them. The first one is called Ravenous. Whenever you hook a survivor for the first time, gain 1 token up to a maximum of 4. When you have 4 tokens, all survivors scream and are inflicted with the exposed for 60 seconds. I don't think this perk is bad, I just don't think that this perk is the best on this killer. It may be better on other killers, maybe like Ghoul, maybe like Blight. A killer that has really fast mobility, like this killer's mobility is not bad, but this perk could be better on a much more powerful killer in the game. Somebody that has very high mobility around the map like Ghoul, who can be on your back in 2 seconds. This perk is okay, but depending on the killer that you're on. Perk number 2, Hex Overture of Doom. This spawns a hex totem that curses the furthest generator and reveals its aura in yellow. When a survivor repairs the curse gen for 5 seconds, you gain Undetectable, and your terror radius is applied to the generator for 30 seconds. When the cursed generator is repaired, the next furthest generator is cursed. Now, I don't really think that this is a good perk that much, because if I'm a survivor and if I get on a generator and all I hear is the terror radius from the killer constantly over and over again, I won't really want to stay on that generator. I would rather go to a completely different generator and then, you know, maybe just leave that generator for towards the end of the game, or maybe even not complete that generator at all. So, whilst it is nice that if some survivor is working on this gen, you might be going around the map completely undetectable, unbeknownst to anybody else who's playing solo queue in that game. It is handy in that way, but as a survivor, I personally wouldn't sit on a gen and complete an entire gen listening to the killer's terror radius. It's probably not going to be used that much. Perk number 3, the Wandering Eye. Whenever you start chasing a survivor, it reveals the aura of all other injured survivors within 16 meters for 5 seconds, and it has a 30-second cooldown. Yeah, again, I don't think this perk is that great either. Like, especially not on the Krasue. This perk would be really good on somebody like Nurse. Now again, if you're within 16 meters of a survivor and they're injured, the chances are they're not going to be running anything like Iron Will, and you're more than likely going to be able to hear them as well. Plus, this perk only activates when you start chasing a survivor. So it's not like if you're chasing a survivor throughout the map and you see a survivor's aura within 16 meters of you. I'm pretty sure this perk only activates when you start a chase. So again, I don't think this perk is that great. It might be good on Nurse, but at the same time, if you're within 16 meters, you're more than likely going to hear a survivor grunting if they're injured. So yeah, it's okay. Let's see how she performs in 1 or 2 games. Okay. First game, we end up getting one of the strongest killer games in the match. Sorry, strongest killer maps in the game. Holy. Okay, so I think, like, it's taken me a while to try and fully understand this killer. I see her potential. Here's somebody. Thanks, mate. So I don't necessarily want to down somebody yet. I want to try and infect as many people as possible. Who's in here? We'll infect him. We'll infect her. Oh, spicy. So now that she's infected, what we can do is switch to head mode. That's going to give us faster vaulting. The problem is she's cleansed, but we have put in another add-on, the green add-on, which I believe does make her cleansing rate 8% slower, which has worked for us because we've hit her before she's fully cleansed. We get her here now. She has God Palette. That's okay. We can also use the head to try and... Oh, nice play. Yeah, we can try and use headlong flight at times to try and get ahead of her and stop her from getting to pallets. Now, I will say she's taken a bit of time out of us here. And we eventually get her. That's fine. That also ends corrupt for us. And then we can also pick her up in head mode, which is pretty cool. We'll put unforeseen on this. And we also get our 10% reduction in gens from a unique hook. 10% because the Krasue is seen as one of the stronger killers, maybe S tier or A tier. If it's a killer that's not part of like S tier or A tier, it's 20%. Oh, we messed that up. I'm still trying to get used to this. Still trying to get used to this M1 as the head. Infect them. Thank you. That works. Head mode then, faster vaulting. And we also get to use our intestinal whip, which is also going to help us with the Queen Scepter, the purple add-on that we have. If we hit somebody with intestinal whip, then they'll become... We'll end up spreading more intestinal gland fluid or whatever it is. I can't remember. What's going on? So we get a hit on Dwight. Switch to head mode. Faster vaulting. Oh, that was beautiful. Still trying to get used to the flicks as head mode. No, 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 no. That's not happening. I'm not too sure, but V is our obsession right now. Oh, she went over here. This is the Sable. So we can try and catch up here with headlong flight. And if you can with headlong flight, try and come out of headlong flight in front of them so you can block them from getting to a pallet. There's also more brown add-ons that give you more charges during your headlong flight as well. Don't forget, every time you switch between body mode and head mode, you're just leaving more fungus behind for the survivors to cleanse with. Switch back to body mode now so we can infect V. This is our obsession. Nice dodge. Direct hit, nice. We can get an M1 here. And then we switch back to body mode, or head mode I mean. Headlong flight to try and get ahead of her. Block her away. Oh, we messed it up. She just got past us. Nor Cleor. She has another pallet out here. Never mind. Oh, there was a Sable there. Hello, Sable. Oh, we're messing up now. We can try and get ahead of both of them. Oh. Sometimes hitting with the intestinal gland hit is just awkward. Oh, I was gonna say I have to try and block her away. I see somebody out in the corridor as well. Wow, everybody's here. I don't know why everybody's here. Why is everybody here? Dwight's here. He's not infected. Ooh, oh, we actually ended up getting him. That's good. Let's see if we can catch him off guard here. Ooh, close. You get a little bit of a flick towards the end that I'm still trying to get used to. We'll use headlong flight. Took us a while, but we eventually got him. All right, so our obsession is just upstairs. Let's try and get her infected. Very nice, very nice. Oh, and she gets downed as well, yeah, because she's exposed. Whoa, Sable, whoa. Oh, and this is our new obsession. Switch back to body mode and get the M1. Oh, we hit the person who just came off hook instead. Let's get her infected. We can get a cheeky M1 here as well. She's gone down to the right. There she is. Then we get a cheeky M1 here as well. Ooh! Let's go back into headlong mode just for a second. Yeah, we got her there. You can even see with the purple add-on, the Queen Scepter, anytime we get a successful intestinal whip hit on somebody who's infected, it's just going to spread more of that infection everywhere. As I said, the more we switch between body mode and head mode, we're going to be leaving behind more fungi for the survivors to cleanse with, but... Hello! Here's Sable. Nice! Actually, let's go after Sable because she's our obsession. Okay, so she's giving up. No! Oh, we got Sable with the infection. Sable! And we eventually got him infected. Nice. Sable might pop out here for a beamer save. Oh, nearly. They seem to have given up now at this stage, though. Sable just cleanse. We can still get her with intestinal whip. Yes, nice. So if we hit them with intestinal whip before their cleansing finishes, then it's still going to count as a hit anyway. And then he's one hit as well. That's game. And let's get our beautiful Mori. We'll switch back to body mode because there's only a slight difference between the body mode and head mode Mori. The head mode Mori just skips that first 1 or 2 second animation of the body coming apart. There we go. I love this skin as well. The hair, the eyes. Oh man, it's so good. So gory. Nice. Good game. Okay, somebody's not happy in endgame. Ooh, game 2. Now this is actually the biggest survivor, the biggest map in the game, so it's not ideal for us. And even in this PTB, they've decided to make less dead zones and create more pallets around the map. So it's even worse for us as killer, really. But we'll do what we can. I see somebody up by Shack. Sprinto bursto. We can get an M1. That's okay. Well, I tried to get her leeched. There we go. She's trying to cleanse mid-chase. Not a good idea, because then she's broken again straight away. Well, not broken, but now we can switch to head mode, seeing as she's infected with Leech 1, and then we can maybe overtake her here. Oh, I was hoping we might be able to get the M1 there. I think when this killer comes to live servers, that's something that's gonna be like her cooldown, her cooldown with changing powers is definitely gonna be reduced, especially going from headlong flight into like the intestinal whip or changing back into body mode. We can actually kick this gen now and we get a 10% reduction. Base kit, it's like base kit pop in a sense. Now we only get 10% again because remember this killer is S tier. But let's switch back into body form now. We are undetectable as well, so we can maybe catch somebody off guard. This is the sprint burst gamer. Nice, that's a direct hit. Yeah, she's gone pallet side. It's probably better that we just break this, because by the time we catch up to her, even with our add-on, the Chunk of Malloy, making it 8% slower for her to... Yeah, now she's fully cleansed. Wait, where the hell did she go? She's here. Yeah, this person's an awkward one to try and catch. There we go, direct hit again. Thank you. How did that not hit him? Hello? Whoa, okay. Nice, we get her that way. Beautiful, we're able to get her there. And even Queen Scepter, which you can see there is the leech and gland spreading everywhere, that's going to be infecting other survivors. She's running. We can get her here. Nice. We've spent a lot of time chasing this survivor. A lot of time. And there's a boon back up as well. You know what? I'm actually going to stay on this side because there's only 2 gens left over on Carnival side. So what's the point of me pushing it right now? That's perfect for us. Now we can get a unique hook. Regression on this gen again. Another 10%, which is not fantastic, but it is what it is. Let's just switch over to head form to see if we can come across anybody on any of these gens here. Here's Lara. This is our obsession. We don't want to be leaving. Yeah, she's just going to go back over to Carnival side now. Wait, Lara crossed back over to this side? Did I just see Lara sneaking back over here? No, this isn't Lara. We'll try and get her infected, but it's not looking like we can. Now, this is the last person we hooked, so we don't really want to be... Wow, we missed her. And again? Yeah, they're really trying to get this gen done now. Cool, we can get her infected. And then we can just corner her off this way. Let's put her into basement because this player has been doing my noodle in. We've spent a lot of time chasing that player around shack. That's Lara. Lara's going to try and run away as far as possible, I imagine. Damn, we missed with the intestinal whip. Beautiful. We'll try and use headlong flight to catch back up to her and overtake her here. Body block her from this window. Beautiful. That's how we do it. So that's exactly how we should be playing. How dare you? Infect them in body mode. We have furtive chase now, so we're undetectable. Infect them in body mode, switch to head mode. Nice, we got her. Let's take her out of the game. She DC'd, that's okay. Oh, the V has also DC'd. Let's just push him. Where the hell has he gone to? Nope. Ooh, somebody got it. Very nice. Let's see if we can get him infected. Oh, we do. Beautiful. So you see how you hit it off objects and it'll splatter back away. So you have more of a chance of hitting the survivor then if you hit it towards an object instead of trying to hit the survivor directly. We have played messy this game. But somehow we've made a comeback as well. Yeah, that's an auto DCing. This is the PTB, so I'm not surprised that people DC. You know, that's sort of natural when the game doesn't go their way. That's okay. Oh, this is Lara. Get our base kit pop. Spread the infection. Oh, she's pushing straight back into Carnival, yeah. We get a hit on her now because she messes up. That's okay. Everyone messes up. Oh, here's where the boon is. You little booners. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Or don't drop it. That's okay. Okay. Can we get rid of a boon in head? Oh, we can. We can get rid of a boon in head mode. All right. So instead of switching back to body mode, we're gonna make use of our. Okay, that's Lara after DCing. That's all the bots that are left now. Yeah, we want to make use of our mobility. So instead of switching back to body mode when we were in Carnival after we hooked that Lara. Hello, Hanato. Why are you going off to the edge of the map? Infect. Nice. Hanato is over here as well. He's the biggest edger I've ever seen in my life. Hello, edger. I mean, we could abandon the match at this stage, but we've made a comeback, so we may as well play it out. Oh. Oh, there's the V. Let's just switch to head mode for mobility, headlong flight. V's not infected, so we're gonna have to switch back over to... Let's just kick this. We're gonna have to switch back over to body mode now to infect her. Where is she? Oh, she's still here. Hello, Arcleor. She's just gonna keep walled this window. Let's see if we can make a play with this. She is here, isn't she? Ooh, nearly. We nearly got the whip around. See, this is also going to be hard to do because it's a bot. And bot just has wall techs, essentially. And now she's going edge map. And we miss. Oh my god, the bot is making me a fool. Do not get hatch! Now she's in leech 2, so you can see that it's leech 2 because she's broken. Where the hell did she go? There we go. Man, this bot made me look like a fool. Okay, we did the Mori last time in body mode. We'll do it in head mode this time. It's pretty much the same thing, but it skips the first second or two of shredding the body. Very cool. So gory. So gory, I love it. I freaking love it. So gory. So, like, we spent a lot of time around Shaq at the very start of the game going after one of the Vs. And I thought we sort of like were throwing away the game, but we sort of made a comeback. You know what? We'll take it. I would say GG's. You know what? We'll say GG's to the bots. Why not? It's always nice to be nice to the bots. Oh no, Rick!